Welcome back to my channel, Filipinos Retards Home. Please subscribe if you have not done that yet. It's on your left lower part of your monitor. Comment, share, and subscribe. And please, when you do comments, be cordial and be civil, okay? Do not do not try to demean people, or please respect each comment, okay? You feel free to do your feedback or input, but it has to be really civil manner, okay? If not, you're gonna be blocked, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm gonna block anybody who does that. All right, and I'm always thanking everybody who is helping me out in this channel, and I'm gonna try my best to do more videos. Even if I'm not in the Philippines, I still would be able to give you, share with you some of my experiences. Hold on please, because Tylon wants to get out. Anyway, as you see in my previous videos, if you have not watched that yet, I'm building a house and it's about 95%. But I would say to you, it's not all successes and it's not all failures, okay? There's more successes though, okay? I'm gonna talk to you about the negative stuff. It's always nice to be negative sometimes, you know, because those things, it needs to be shared, okay? It's about corruption. Yes, it happens to me. And it happens to me, especially it happens to you if you are always trust anybody, you know, and if you're not there on site trying to check in everything that they do, they fool around sometimes, okay? They sit down sometimes and you pay them by the hour. So they gallivant, you know, those workers can gallivant around. So that's part of corruption, right? Because you're paying them by the day and by the work they do. If you're not around, then they're gonna play around. Now, another one of corruption that I notice is about my foreman. Is my lead carpenter, okay? We use vendors. Like for example, when you buy sand, you're gonna pay them by the load. I pay the load of sand about 19 or 18,000 pesos, and I probably use about more than 10 loads or maybe even 19 loads of sand during the course of time. Now that fellow was jacking up the price. Instead of 18, it becomes 19. So he gets a cut about 1,000 per load. So multiply that, and that's the corruption, the amount of corruption. Number two, I use vendors also and rent their tools. I have my own generator, but it only can cater to one welding tool. One. We do not have enough electricity, so I have to use a generator. It's not enough to fire those welders, welding material. Now, what happened is, I got the generator from one of the vendors that is capable of firing multiple amount of tools at one time, including 2 welders. And yes, I used that for several days. But when I left the Philippines and stayed in America for four months, somebody told me that my foreman was charging me for that vendor's generator that was there, instead of using mine, because they were already down to 1 welder. So he charged me for that. I do not know, for several days. I do not know, but that's what he did, because that fellow told me, ma'am, he was doing that for several days. So that's another corruption. Number 3, I was hiring backhoe an hour, 1,200 an hour. And I used them for about 8 days, I remember, to do the driveway, as well as removing all those stumps that I have there and the corals. So they work for me 8 hours a day for 8 days. And my foreman was getting 100 pesos per hour. So multiply that. So he gets probably about 800 a day times 8. So he was getting some extra here and there, the corruption. So that's all what I know that he did. But I don't know the rest. So if you are not there, do not rely on anybody. Stop all the work if I were you, so that you can get all your money back. Because if not, it really encourages somebody, especially with the survival mode of the community, then people sometimes are uninhibited to do something like that, to make some extra buck. But one thing that disappoints me though, because I gave my love and really my devotion for this fellow, and I was planning to give him a little lot, and even I asked my sister to find him a 100 by 100 square meter lot so that he can have a house. I was so serious about that I put that in my budget after the completion of the whole project. And I was so disappointed, I almost cried because I gave all my trust to this fellow. But because of his untrustworthiness, I got rid of him. And I really wanted to hire this fellow till about 1.5 years. But I finished my job there, my house, for 11 months. So anyway, that's what happened to me, and I want to share that with you. Things can happen. So be your own manager and really count all the inventories and know what they are doing the whole entire day. You have to give them assignment the morning of that day of that work day. You have to be there and give them assignments that they can accomplish during the whole day, and then check with them. Let them go down at about 4:30. If 5 o'clock is your cut-off time, let them go down there and you will have a powwow and ask them what they did, so that you would know exactly what the fellow or your workers are doing the whole day. So please be proactive with that. Anyway, that's all what I can share with you today. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.